Hey guys, this is Alec coming in with another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This is a game 1 in a series of 3. This is the ZOTAC Cup between Focus and Remind. So this map is Turtle Rock, and we do have a close spawn, so hopefully we see some early game pushes are sort of expected. Maybe a lot of Blade Master harass from Focus, probably. Standard builds coming in from both players. We have standard builds coming in. Now, Remind is, for those of you who don't really know who these players are, Remind in 2010 won the WCG, beating Grubby. So he's obviously I've watched so many of his games. He's really talented. He's also, surprisingly enough, even for those of you guys who don't watch him that much, but aren't really new to Warcraft 3, he actually is a great random player. Maybe one of the best random players I've ever seen. It's really fun to watch him play things like a race like Orc. I've seen him play. And so we'll see, Remind's going to be starting off with a Demon Hunter. Hopefully we see a Beastmaster later, or a Naga Sea Witch or something to complement that. And Focus will be going for a typical Blade Master. Blade Master grunts sort of style. As this ZOTAC match getting underway. So Remind going to be doing an Ancient of War creeping. Very standard Night Elf behavior. But he wants to try and make sure that he doesn't actually get the kill with his Ancient of War. That way his Demon Hunter won't get the experience, which would suck. Now the Blade Master going to come in now and does get one creep kill. One creep jack and giving him 20 experience, or not that much really. Demon Hunter getting the primary, most of that experience, and now the Blade Master of Focus is going to be coming in and going to kill off this Ogre Magi to try and get that Watcher Ward. This is also pretty standard for Orc players. You'll see this a lot, because this way, this Troll Trapper is preventing these two Ogre Warriors from attacking the Blade Master, so he takes minimum damage and can get a lot of experience from killing that Ogre Magi. Now this Grunt just batting away at the Altar of Elders, as another Grunt comes in now as well. This is a best of 3 series, so I'm going to try and get all the games out by today, have them all uploaded by today, but it does take a long time, so hopefully the games won't be too long. I don't think they are. We'll have to see. Blade Master pretty low in health. He did pick up one archer kill though. Another archer coming in for Remind. Let's see the techs. Remind about 1/3 of the way done his tech, and Focus surprisingly not as a little bit less ahead on his tech. Only about a quarter, almost a third. Demon Hunter very low on hit points though. Down to 26 hit points. Need to continue healing up. But now those burrows are filled, and he does get that level 1 Demon, not level 1 Demon Hunter, level 1 Blade Master kill. So that's a lot of experience, but thankfully it's not that much to revive him. That was very smart play what Remind just did. What he did is he put this archer here invisible so that the grunts could not block him instead, so Remind could, because once that archer's invisible, the grunts can't really walk on top of it. So all he had to do was move the archer, and this Demon Hunter could escape, and those grunts couldn't get that block off, couldn't get that surround. So that was pretty nice. Grunt's gonna come in alone, gonna try and harass, but they'll be easily prevented by the Demon Hunter of Remind. Remind putting out that shot, almost done his tech, as the Blade Master's already right back out. Third burrow just finished going up. Blade Master gonna come in, gonna get some couple of good hits off on that archer now, but now for some reason not gonna continue. He's just gonna run all the way back. Oh, well, we may see a second tavern hero. Will we see a second tavern hero? Or maybe he's just preventing Remind from getting that second tavern hero. I'm not really sure what his plan is to do with these grunts here. And no, he is going to go for a Torn Chieftain actually for his second hero. Okay, and Remind did go for the Naga Sea Witch, so I did call that. So that Naga Sea Witch is a great, nice staff of preservation there to save that archer. Naga Sea Witch is a great unit and great hero to try and do that complements this Demon Hunter very well with that cold arrow, but you need to have boots of speed on that Naga Sea Witch because otherwise it's just too slow to keep on using cold arrows, because even when using cold arrows against a Demon Hunter, against a Blade Master with boots of speed, it's just hopeless because the Naga Sea Witch is just too slow to even catch up the Blade Master with ice, with the ice effect on him. So you want to get boots of speed on that Naga. Focus, gonna creep out this green camp, gonna get his Blade Master maybe to level 2. He should get to level 2 with that Blade Master. Yep. As he gets the skills Endurance Aura for that level 1 TC. Picking up Dust of Appearance and more healing cells for that Blade Master. Lots of wisps now coming in for Remind. He's gonna try and do some blocking on those grunts, I'm assuming. And a lot of damage being taken on that Naga Sea, which Remind probably will just staff it out if it gets too low. That's what his plan is. Now actually coming in with Druids of the Talon. So we may be seeing some mass Druids of the Talon. Only coming in with one though because of his because of the amount of archers that he has. He does have a lot. With a level 2 Demon Hunter and a level 1 Naga Sea Witch, so here levels are pretty even. Maybe focuses a little bit ahead because he did a little bit more creeping. Blade Master also very low on health now. Does pop over a potion of healing though. Blade Master very low on hit points, but all these peons are not allowing the grunts to get off any good hits on these units. TC now getting very low on hit points, down to 66 hit points, and will go down. Getting more experience to those heroes of Remind. More grunts now getting focused down. As well as that Blade Master getting focused down, but he will pop a nice potion of healing and a nice staff of preservation. That one Druid of Town will go down as well as one archer. Another grunt goes down. All the wisps except for one has been taken down for Remind. And Remind gonna put up 2 Ancients of War to try and make a push on Focus's base. And you're gonna see he's gonna walk them straight over, and Yuri Focus is gonna run back and try and save as many of these peons as he can, try and put them in burrows. Now the Tree of Remind should probably eat this tree. I think that's what he's planning to do. Yep. Before he runs it right in there, as well as this tree. And he's got a wisp here for repairing purposes. Is he researching Nature's Blessing? Yes, there we go. He is researching Nature's Blessing for that increased movement speed on the Ancients. You do get increased movement speed on them that way. Pretty useful, considering how slow they already do move. And that Blade Master is actually is actually revealed because of Fairy Fire. The Fairy Fire does reveal the unit even if he's not in sight. You still have scouting, and you can still scout it out wherever the heck it is. TCE done reviving now is going to come in still with, has not gotten Shockwave or Stomp. I doubt he would go Stomp. That wouldn't really be the smart choice for him. Shockwave, if you can get a lot of nice AoE damage on those archers and Druids of the Talon with Shockwave. Druid of the Talon should have, nope, still only at Initiate training. Should get Adept trainings pretty soon. He wants to try and get those Druids of the Talon to Master. That way he can cast Cyclone, which is incredible when playing against Orc Raiders and Orc Grunts. especially Orc Raiders. You can just cyclone them all and continuously cyclone that Blade Master so that Orc players don't get that DPS that they need. Now the Nagasi, which is getting very low hit points, but a nice staff of preservation to save it. Remind has saved a lot of units with that staff of preservation, which really pays off for him. The staff of preservation has a really short cooldown time, so you can save a lot of units with it. Now Blade Master, very low on hit points, gonna get mana burns, a nice mana burn by that Demon Hunter, and that nice popping up potion of healing front by that Blade Master. Grunt now will get focused down, as well as that Torn Chieftain. So Focus is doing a pretty nice job of defending. He needs to try and, I'm not sure, he needs to get out more units, I'm assuming, but he doesn't have, man, he's been a lot, his economy has really been affected by this because he has to bring a bunch of peasants into the burrows to try and attack. Now the Demon Hunter, extremely low on hit points, may have to be forced to TP out. Yes, nice DP. Just try and save that Demon Hunter, and Focus does call GG. So this is game 1 of a game 3 series, of a 3-game series. Hope you enjoyed it.